here at the truck and I noticed there was some coolant under it. I just brought it back for getting inspected the day before, and I came over here, saw coolant on the ground. Ran the truck for a while, didn't see anything dripping out, but I couldn't get it up to temperature just sitting here. It was a rainy day. I was running out of daylight, so I'm back over here and we're going to take it for a drive and see what we come up with. Guess we're heating it up. We got to make some noise, so all right. Well, all I wanted to do was make sure to get the truck up to temperature to where I know the thermostat's open. It's at 185 now. See if I can get it just a little bit hotter going in, and we'll see what's leaking. Just making me think that when I couldn't get it hot enough the other day for coolant to come out, made me think that maybe I wanted to get it up to where the thermostats would open in case it has something to do with the thermostats there. Coming from somewhere here on the passenger side, it looked like. And now I see no signs of it. Might have to go driving a little bit more. Yeah. All right, so the first time I drove it, all I really did was get it up to temperature, and I drove for maybe a mile or two, wasn't doing anything. So this time I took it up, I drove it for about 10 miles or so with it being at temperature. It's got as high as 192 and as low as 183, which tells me that the thermostats are opening, doing everything that they're supposed to do. So we're going to go back and see if after about 10 miles, holding temperature, see what happens. Alright, there is nothing leaking where it was leaking. So I'm going to shut it off and see what happens. Alright, well, at the end of the day, I couldn't find what's wrong with it. It will not leak coolant now. I never actually saw it leaking coolant, but where I was parked, and it's my parking space, nobody else parks here, there was a pretty good bit of coolant. It was raining, but it was red on the ground. I mean, I could see it. At this point, I think I just need to take it on a trip. My next trip isn't that far. It's pretty local. I'll make sure I have some coolant with me in case it leaks a lot. It looked like a lot of coolant on the ground, but it may not have been because it was raining. There, you know, it sits on top. So at this point, I'm baffled. But if the truck fixes itself, I guess we'll see. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a follow-up video to this, though, because it's just, yeah, I'm baffled. But. All right, well, here's where I'm at since we last discussed this. I went on a couple trips with this, probably put about 1,000 miles on it, and it never leaked again. No more leaks out of it. And then it sat for a little while and it leaked again. Leaked a pretty good bit out. So then I was even more baffled. So I fill it up, I take it on the next trip, nothing wrong. Now I started looking into it. I heard about cold leaks. It's not something I've ever dealt with. I thought it was mainly with newer trucks with the emission systems and stuff. But apparently Caterpillar had a problem over the years. I looked up Truckers Report, found a couple guys talking about it. And Caterpillar has had a problem over the years with a couple cold leaks, and usually only when it gets really cold. That's why, like right now I'm here, it's about 40 degrees out, maybe 45 degrees. So it always seemed like this would happen. Once I read about other people's problems, it seemed like this would happen when it got down 25, 20 degrees or something, is when I would see it. So let me show you what I've been told happens. So the problem I've been told, now of course this is the A-Cert engine. Apparently this is a problem with all of the Cat C15s have had over the years. But down here's the oil cooler, and of course you got, you know, both sides of the oil cooler over there. Well, there's O-rings in there, big O-rings, and apparently over time they can, when it gets too cold, start allowing coolant to leak out. And it only happens in the very cold. Now if you see where this is, where this one is, and then go directly down, when I originally looked at this, it was right here that I said it looked like it was dripping. So that pretty much coincides with everything. Now there's a couple other things that could happen here. There's these clamps. There's some hoses in the back. With this being an A-Cert engine, obviously there's a lot of crap in the way here. But as I said, yeah, I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to replace everything, probably, you know, any kind of seal that comes off at that point, you know, I'll replace, go back together, maybe replace some hoses that are harder to get to in there. But the common C15 problem, and I'll have a follow-up video here when I do this job, when I take it all apart, just in case somebody wants to see it all coming apart. But I will tell you, if you go to Adept Ape's channel, he'll have a much better video, much better explanations on it. And this is how I actually found out how to do the job. He did do an oil cooler on an A-Cert engine like this, and showed all the things that have to come off. So I would recommend checking that out. Like I said, I will do a follow-up video, but I am not even half the mechanic that Adept Ape is. So yeah, thanks for watching.